months ago, I used to go to a supermarket at the mall, and of course, I go to the bakery station just to buy like a little bread, and I found a lot of gluten-free product. Well, I searched for like some bread because I've like heard that gluten-free is more like healthier, but I guess when I see the price, my money isn't enough, because like before, only my mom just gave me like a little bit of money, not little, but like just the perfect amount of money to buy the little bread. Well, can you even imagine just one loaf of bread can cost like, I think, 100,000 rupiah. Like, even when I go to like an expensive bakery, it's probably like 40 to 50,000 only. Well, then I actually realized that gluten is something. Then I, of course, make this as a project. So before that we start, I'm going to tell you what my objective is. My objective is actually to learn about gluten more and to make a gluten-free cookies. Well, maybe, yeah, you don't really like know about it, but like, yes. So then, I make the gluten-free cookies, and I'll tell you later about it more, of course. And let's just hop in. Basically, what is gluten? Gluten is basically a family of storage of protein, and it acts like glue to food. Not only that, gluten also makes the food more chewy, of course, and more soft, you know? And is gluten dangerous? Well, gluten is not so dangerous for us that like doesn't have celiac disease. Yes, doesn't have a certain disease basically. And what is that disease? As I tell you, the disease is celiac disease. Celiac disease. What is celiac disease? Well, celiac disease is basically an autoimmune damage that and that makes body treat gluten like a foreign invaders. So I guess that's pretty bad. But you know what? For us, I mean, I don't have that disease, so it's not so bad actually. And I guess I still can eat gluten. Okay, now gluten-free facts. Gluten is a migraine headache trigger, and gluten can cause asthma symptoms. Gluten can also cause autoimmune damage, which I think is the celiac disease. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. And leaky gut. You know what? I guess it's better to actually have a gluten-free diet because of that, because I don't really want to have an autoimmune damage, especially in this pandemic. You know, we need to have a healthy immune system. So yeah. And for that, now let's talk about my cookies. Well, my cookies, for the first week of the cookies, it's actually pretty good. You know what? I really like the cookies. But after I do deeper research about it, oat flour can only be 20% from all-purpose flour ingredient. Yes, only 20%, which I actually use like for the first batch. It's like I actually use all oat flour. I don't use anything. Well, since I know that already, I make the second week, or I guess the fourth week batch of cookies, which is the second batch of cookies, using an almond flour, a oat flour, and a cassava flour. I think cassava flour is like the softest among them all. So like, yeah. Well, these cookies were so good and not so rough. You know, I know the first batch is actually not so rough, but like still pretty rough for the cookies, especially because I also use only oat flour, not other flour. But this one is not so rough. It's actually like crispy, but like soft in the same time. I don't know how to like explain it. And you know what? The cookies is what I was planning for. But I think I would do another batch, probably out of this project, using only almond flour and cassava flour. I think like they are really good, you know? So, basically, do I meet my objective? I think I really did great about the cookies and stuff and meet my most of my objective. So I guess I do meet my objective. And what can I improve? Well, of course I can improve the cookies. Yes, I mean the cookies is not like the best, but I guess it's pretty good. It's the best I can make for now, but like I guess I can make better and better when I try more and more. And also time management. Yes, I think my time management is a little bit of off, you know, because like I can't do like a lot of stuff right there, but I guess it's still good. So I guess my time management, like I still have time to do this. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Keiko and today I am going to be making some gluten-free cookies for my passion project in Noble Academy. Oh yeah, before we start cooking, we need to polish our beautiful, okay that's not really beautiful, it's pretty old, baking sheet and preheat our oven. And I'm going to be informing you that I'm of course not going to be using some all-purpose flour because of course it contains gluten. So yeah. And here, just to change it up, I have three types of flour, which is almond flour, some oat flour, and also some cassava flour that I mix with baking soda and a little bit of salt. So let's just start. I have my brown sugar and granulated sugar and also some unsalted butter that already melt, I guess. Well, let's just put that in. Ugh. Okay, that really melts, I guess. Okay, let me just scoop the last. And yes, guess I'll put that away. And here I'm going to use a mixer to mix it because yeah, we are going to mix it until it's creamy, nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop that in. Okay, so here I have this is pretty creamy, I think. We are going to add the vanilla extract. Just gonna add 1 teaspoon. Also, I'm just going to scrape up that. And now it's time to add the flour. Okay, just a little bit. Oat flour. And the cassava flour. Here we go. And now we mix. Okay, that's a lot of flour, but it will not be like this for sure. I'm just going to mix it until it's really like done. It's not really done yet, but I'm going to add some chocolate chip too because yeah, we are going to make a chocolate chip cookies, and it's easy to work. And I have my ice cream scoop here. It's not so big, but not so small, but it's perfect to scoop some cookies in. So let's just, I guess, scoop it. And probably after we scoop these up, we are going to use a fork. Okay, now that I already mold these up, I am going to, of course, grab the fork and kind of press it a little so it can be more flat and, of course, more easy to bake. There we go. Okay, now it's ready to bake. Let's just go bake it.